Hey, happy Wednesday, good people. This is the print and design show with Cherrelb. I am coming to y'all. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm actually really just coming because I said I would come on. It's really why I'm here. Because I realized I'm like, I need a working day. So next week I'm not gonna be live on Wednesday because I need a day to get some things done. And I'm going to use Wednesday as that day. But tonight I said I was gonna come back on and do niche market, um, niche markets in detail according to like based off the printing industry, apparel printing industry. So that's what I'm gonna cover. Let me put my chair down a little bit. Ooh, I feel so short when I do that. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm here to do. That's what we're going to talk about for a little bit. Like I said, y'all probably gonna get a hot 7 to 10 minutes out of me because I have work to do and I need to get it done. Um, so my name is Cherrelb. I own a print and design company. I've been printing apparel for the last 8 years, and this is year 8 for me. And I teach people how to, I'm a print and design specialist, strategist. So I teach people how to open up their own apparel businesses. And depending on which way you want to go with an apparel printing business, I help you on that journey. I believe I put my stan.store in my caption today. So if you would like to stay connected with me, um, you can go click the link in my stan.store, scroll to the bottom, put in your information where it says stay connected, hit that blue button, and I'll get a notification that you are now a part of my email list. If I were y'all, I would get on that email list because there are some things I will not post about, but I would definitely email them to you. So please make sure you are on that email list. Please make sure you stay connected. Um, and then I also have a coaching program that I have right now. Um, a 90-day coaching program where I work with you one-on-one on a weekly basis, and I just take you from 0 to 100 within your business or whatever. I help you work on your pain points, whether you're a new business, established printing business. I help you through navigate those issues or growth opportunities that you may be having. So we are talking about niche markets within the printing industry. And I told y'all last time it's important in this industry because it is saturated to niche down. A lot of people get into it thinking, oh, I got this dope design, I'm gonna make all this money. And some people do. But then you find out that everybody has a dope design and everybody has the ability to make the same amount of money. So it's probably best that you come into it with an open mind and ready to shift and pivot at any time because that's what it may take for you to be successful in this particular market. Knowing who your audience is and who you want to market to is important. Having a general idea of basic things about your audience, what kind of clothes they like, what's their style, are they into fashion, what type of fashion, that type of thing. That's very important when we talk about niche markets because that will help you be able to market to them when it's time for you to develop a marketing plan. When it's time for you to so yeah, I wanted to bring up some slides, but I don't have them downloaded, and they're inside of my course. I have a free course that's in my stan.store right now, and the slides that I want to show you are inside of that course. But I'm going to bring up. I'm looking at them right now. I think I want to bring up one of the slides. That I think could be, yeah, I'm gonna bring up this one since we're talking about. Let me see something real quick. Since we're talking about um basically niching down and knowing exactly who your target audience is, I'm gonna bring up a slide that has some example demographics of based off of your market that you are going to be marketing to or that you choose to market to. Like I told y'all, it's so important within this industry to niche down, to know who your market is, to try to focus on just one particular lane, one particular group. Like I gave examples, like if you just want to market to people who like sports teams, whether it's local or on a national level. On a national level, it can get sticky because you'll need licensing rights and things like that. And those could cost, or you can get around it. It's a way by getting around it by just using the team's colors and maybe a few sayings and still making apparel that way. Or if you want to market to just pet owners and you want to make clothes for pet owners and their pets, that's a very lucrative market. One, because not a lot of people do it. And then two, because it's fun, it's easy. It's not going to take a lot of material. It's not going to take a lot of supplies. It's going to be real straightforward. Those are one of those things that you want to get in while it's hot because not a lot of people are doing it, at least not right now. And then let me see. I only got this to do what I want to do. All right, so I'm about to download this slide from my Canva. Like I said, this same information is in my course. It's a free course right now. It's my starter course. It's within my stan.store. So anybody can have access to it. All you have to do is go to my stan.store link, which is linked in the it's actually linked within my shoot, I can't even think. My caption for tonight. The stan.store should be linked. So this ain't gonna let me be great. So I am probably just going to yeah, I'm just about to share my screen with y'all. If StreamYard will let me. All right, let's see. All right. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me click out of this. I really don't want to delete that. All right, I'm about to share my screen with y'all so y'all can see what I've been saying, what I've been talking about. All right, so like I told y'all, we talked about we talked about I talked about sports teams, fashion brands, corporate events. Like these are different niche markets within the printing and apparel industry. So you're able to go into these markets, excuse me, yeah, go into these markets and be successful when you go into them because you can have an idea of who you are targeting, who your target audience is. It's so important when you do niche down that you find out exactly who your target audience is. So for sports team, of course, we know that's a very broad because a lot of people like sports. So it will be all ages and then predominantly young adults and families. And you can play around with this too a lot. Like I said, you can do this on a local level or a national level. I'm gonna skip down to the schools and clubs. So really just schools, just focus on that right there. that right there in itself, if you were to only print for schools or organizations or print for sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm on every platform. If you were to only print for schools or nonprofit organizations or just for universities, that would be extremely lucrative too, because not a lot of people can handle those accounts. With schools and universities and organizations, you're going to get a lot of bulk orders. I don't say a lot, you're going to get mainly bulk orders from them. It's not going to be small orders. And if you do get small orders, it'll be in between the bulk orders. But it can be very lucrative. And then another thing that I wanted to talk about, if you are a business owner, this kind of shifting a little bit, and you want to print for yourself, or you already own a business and like, I want to get into this on the side, printing for corporate events or printing for let's say pet lovers or something like that, can be really easy if you set up a print on demand account. If you set up an account where you're able to just make the design, put it on the website, send the link out, and people order, and another company prints and ships it for you, that could be residual income for you. And if you already own a print design company and you just want to, there's like, you might have different designs outside of what you normally sell, doing print on demand is it's an easy residual. Of course, you'll have to do some marketing behind it, but there is really, and it's not a lot of marketing that you'll have to do either, depending on your audience and depending on what you're selling, because some things just sell on them on their own. So I'm gonna stop sharing because I kind of already, there we go, kind of already hit on some of those the other day. So my goal is to come back and actually show y'all the full three, because it's like three slides in that particular what is that, in the course, in that particular module, it's three slides that talk about niche market. So I'm going to make sure I come back tomorrow and talk about those again. Next week I'm not going live on Wednesday because I need time to work, and I didn't realize that until today. I'm like, I got stuff I need to do. So you said, how do I determine pricing for orders? What type of orders? Are you talking about bulk orders, or are you talking about like retail, like if you're selling retail? Because if you're doing bulk orders, it should go on a scale. Ways to target a Christian audience. So one thing my business coach has taught me is to go to people's pages who do what you do, and then go through their followers, and that's one way to do it. Like, you can follow their followers, and most of the time they follow back. And when they see what you're doing, you'll do that. But another way that we did that, when I actually was paying for ads, I paid for ads back in like 2020, 2021. One thing that I did, I made sure in my ads, I put, because you can put target words and different things using keywords. SEO helps a lot when targeting a Christian audience, and knowing exactly who your audience is. So is your audience mostly women? If it is women, what is the age group? Is it 18 to 35? Is it 24 to 35? Like, what is it? And then from there, developing like the trends that your audience likes. Like, what do they like to wear? Where do they shop? That's like important for you to find out. And you find out that stuff through, like, when you do get sales and do get that capture that sale from your customer, you try to gather information from them in that moment, whether it's through online or whether it's through in person if you do vendor events. But I had a question on, let me see, Instagram. So for those wondering on Facebook, like, who's she talking to? I had a question on Instagram, but I think that okay, bulk orders and small orders, like 10 shirts and under. So I get a lot of people that want my brand but also want custom orders on the side. It's like 2 to 5 shirts per custom order. So all right, a couple things. So I'm gonna answer the first part. Bulk orders and small orders, like 10 shirts and under. So for me, 10 shirts and under, I would go, I'm not going, it's a certain number I would not come down from. So 10, depending on if it's front and back. So just a front only, let's say a full color design, 10 shirt and under. I'm not coming down. Yeah, I was going to tell you, waste of time. I'm not coming down off of 20 to $25 a shirt. Here's why: you lose time and you lose money when you do things for too cheap. And you want to make people understand, because normally, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. If you go to and we know the same people. If you go to Larry, anything under 20, you're getting charged like you're paying for 20 shirts. So you kind of have to have a threshold, and you have to have some type of limit to be like, I'm not for this amount of shirts, I'm not charging anything below whatever number you feel like you're worth in that moment. And you said you get a lot of people that want your brand but also want custom orders on the side. So again, and it's not, what I'm about to say is not to make people not want it, not to make it so high that people don't want it, but it's to remind them of the value behind what they're getting. So if I had somebody who only wanted 2 to 5 shirts, I'm charging retail. I'm charging retail for a custom order, and it will probably be like 25 to 30 a shirt. I know people who charge $30 for custom shirts. Like for one shirt, 30 to 35. I have people in my corner who charge that. They don't come down off of that. So 2 to 5 shirts, for when I did that type of thing, you don't get a bulk discount. The discount doesn't come in until we're like at 20 to 25 shirts if it's for the same design. I think you got to set the bar high and make people meet you there so they can understand, like, my time is valuable and this is really worth something. Because if you make it too low, people are going to they're going, oh, well, let me just keep doing it. And not that you don't want them to keep doing it, but you want them to understand, like, if you do it, that's fine. But because that's not your regular lane, that's not what you do. You have a brand. So if you already have a brand, you want to make sure people understand that too. And I will say, I'm not gonna say it's a trap, but I had that same issue, which is why I got into customs, because I started off with a brand and then I went into custom because people kept wanting custom stuff. So I advise you to maybe reevaluate your price and just make sure it works for you and your customer. I mean, of course, don't take them up top, but I'm saying make sure that you're getting what you need out of it as well. I hope that answered your question. You said you had an order for someone wanted 50 shirts front and back. I designed it and priced it at 15 to 20. They was like, that's too much. Oh no, not at all. That wasn't, if it was front and back, it was 50 shirts, front and back, and you only priced them $15 to $20. That's not too high. Was it full color front and back? To me, that's not too high. 15 to 20 for front and back is not high at all. If it's front back full color, now if it's like full from top to bottom, like I got on this like sweatshirt and my design is from here all the way down to here. And if I had something on the back and it was the same size and somebody charged me 20, you said full color, full front and one color back. I don't think that's bad. I don't think 15 at all. And you designed it too? Nah, because you had to put your design price in there. You have to. I don't feel like that's bad. Just you gotta know too, like some people, it's not that you're too high, is that they can afford it. And a lot of people will say, oh, that's too high. No, you just can't afford it, and it's okay. But for some people, like I'll tell you right now, like my cousin live in Dallas and they're charging like $40 for like one of something, like one custom whatever. Like here in Ohio, we get off easy. I know companies right now within the city, and we'll talk offline, and I can tell you some of these companies' names within this area, the Montgomery County area, who charge $35 to $40 for one shirt. And some of them charge full retail costs for bulk orders. Some people don't give price breaks on bulk orders. Right. And it's okay. I think too, you just and don't take those jobs that people be like, oh, it's too high. Don't come down. Do not come down, because people will see that and be like, oh, I can just talk her down every time. Nah, stay where you at. Wait till your target audience finds you, because they will. They always do. And they might not be directly in this city or in this area, But when they find you, you know, y'all gonna be locked in. But that's not how it out. I know people who don't would not flinch at $15 to $20 for 50 shirts front and back, and you designed it. No, not at all. I don't think that's bad. Not for what they were getting, and that would have been a full color front. Nah, full color. People underestimate full color. Full color is really expensive. It can be when you're doing it in bulk. Right. We need to get, yeah, we got to get together. Just like I said, hit me up offline because we already, you know, we've had conversation. I got to send you my new number because I changed my number like last year. But I'm going to send you my new number because we definitely can talk. Um, and I see you do, I mean, I see your business growing for sure. Yeah, don't let people talk you down. I've been watching. But so yeah, y'all, I'm about to probably jump off. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, like I said, and I'm gonna try to have just some more information on niche market. Because I really believe once we find our, like, if you're in this industry and once you find your target audience, man, it's like hitting a gold mine. So I'm gonna do that. And then, like I said, if you want more information on what I was talking about with niche markets, hit the link in my comment section, not my comment section, my caption. And there it takes you directly to my stan.store, which I have a free starter course which explains printing methods, niche markets, and explains business models. And then it gives you a template at the end to plug all your choices into the like a business plan type template. But I'm here to help. I'm here to educate and empower you. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me, and then also stay connected to me. No problem, sis. Stay connected to me through my email list. I'm dropping emails. That's why I said I gotta use Wednesdays to work because it's so many emails that I need to get out, and I gotta schedule them. And I need to get it out because I gotta get it out of my head and into to y'all. So I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. I pray y'all have an amazing day tomorrow.